Hey guys, it's Jessica, and today I'm going to share with you guys the next video in my installment of my Is It Worth It series. And today we're going to talk about the ridiculously priced $38 Giorgio Armani lip magnets. Now these are, like I said, $38, which that's a lot of money because when you think about like a drugstore lippy might be like $8. That's like, what is that, 8 times? You could almost get 5 for the price of one of these. Now these I actually didn't purchase. They were sent to me a while back ago from Influencer. I just really hadn't gotten around to trying them out until recently. I'm wearing one of them on my lips today. I have 2 shades. So I've got the shade 505, which is what I'm wearing now. And it's just a really pretty, kind of corally in a way, but I think it's like a mature coral. Does that make sense? Like I think it's a little bit deeper than a normal coral, but it's pretty. The next shade that I have is in number 400, and this is a more kind of, it's certainly a red, and when you look at it in the actual container, it looks like an orangey red, but it goes on like a blue toned red. So it's just kind of interesting. It's a really pretty red, exactly the kind of shade that I like on myself. I totally lean towards a blue tone red over like a warm red. So I love reading the claims that companies have for their products. So I'm gonna read you what Giorgio Armani on their website, what they say about these lip products. So it says, it's an extremely fine texture, unparalleled sensation of weightlessness, intense color concentration, ultra chic, matte finish, and flawless, long-lasting wear. Lip magnet is all this and more. So breaking that apart, it's saying it's got a really fine texture. I will agree. It does have transfer. It's not like it dries down completely, but it definitely has a matte look to it. But it is a very thin formula, like thinnest I've ever used. It's almost jelly-like. But that doesn't sound right. But it is kind of like it just glides right on. It's really thin, and yet it's still crazy pigmented. This is thinner than like the Ophir ones I really like. It says, Lip Magnet is the first liquid lip color to offer unprecedented color concentration in the finest of textures while perfectly fusing with the lips. I will say, this stuff is weird because it does like fuse with your lips. It almost looks like a lip stain in a way, but yeah, I mean, that's kind of what it looks like. And it's so comfortable too. It doesn't feel all dry or anything like that. It still feels kind of comfortable. It says 2 major accomplishments. After application, color is twice as intense thanks to a gradual evaporation phenomenon. It says the finish is 4 times thinner than a liquid lip color. 40 to 10 micrometers. So like I said, it really is thinner. It really does kind of sink into your lips and stain them. That's the best way I can describe it. And so as I've worn these more and more, I've realized that these really are like in a field all their own, because it's just a totally different formula. And I feel like I've tried even just lip stains, and this is more similar to those, but even still, it's like in its own world. It says it's long lasting up to 8 hours. It's never greasy, never sticky. It doesn't migrate or dry your lips. The lips stay hydrated, perfectly defined for hours on end with a very pleasant bare lip sensation. I kind of have to agree with all this, you guys. And here's the thing, when I got these, there's a reason I didn't try them right off the bat, because I kind of swatched them when I first got them and I was like, like it's kind of this thin matte liquid lipstick, go figure, like there's a million out there. But when I finally pulled these out and said, no, I need to give these a try and see if they're actually any good, I was like, holy moly, like these just glide right on the lips. You can totally use the applicator to line your lips. So you don't necessarily, because it is pointed, you can totally line your lips with it. I didn't use any lip liner with it today, or really any of the times I've worn these. I think maybe the first time I lined my lips because I didn't realize how much they just don't move. They're just amazing. And I'm trying to think of any drugstore equivalent of anything I own, and I don't own anything yet like these. I don't know that there's anything yet like these in the drugstore. If you know of something that, like as I'm describing this to you, or maybe you've tried this on your own, if you know of something that is really similar, please let us know down below, because I'm very curious. I love finding drugstore price versions, because $38 for one of these is redonkulous. Like that is, oh my gosh, that's like $40. That's almost half of $100. That's ridiculous. However, when there's something that amazing, it might be worth it. So if this sounds like something that you would love, where it's long lasting all day, You don't need a lip liner with it. It's still comfortable. I mean, it is so cool. Like, it's so cool. I want different shades of this. They seem to have quite a few, like it looks like over 15 shades. So that is pretty awesome. I mean, that's like I was thinking there might be like 5 shades, but they've got quite a range. So it looks like they've got some nice deep berries too. Like, that is calling my name. And a lot of different reds though, a lot of reds. But you know what? This is a great formula for deeper colors or like reds, because it's not gonna migrate like they said. It's not going anywhere. It's just staying where it is. So all in all, is it worth it? Yes, it totally is. And I always wish I could say, no, it stinks. It's not worth $40, but this totally is. Now, I have a feeling there's going to eventually be a drugstore dupe, if not already. And when I know about it, I will let you know. But you know, this is one of those products that eventually someone will duplicate for way cheaper, and it's gonna be awesome. But in the meantime, totally worth it, totally amazing. This color I'm wearing, it's 505, and I'm seeing online the actual name of it is called Second Skin. And the red one and 400, the name of it is 400 for all. So, in case you were curious. Anyway, hopefully this video was helpful for you, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see my other Is It Worth It videos for a bunch of other luxury products, I will link the playlist below. I hope you'll subscribe, and if you already are subscribed, tap that bell wherever it is so that you can get notified every time I get a new video online for you guys. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.